Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the best backyard wrestling on the internet, HAW. I am your commentator, William B. Baxon, welcoming you to this epic episode.
Ladies and gentlemen, now making his way to the ring, he is the newly crowned HAW champion, Jeffrey Winters.
Kane is in the building.
It's Mr. Steal Your Girl. It's Mr. Steal Your Girl. Hey girl, hey girl, let go. Bottoms up, hey, let's see you go. Got a couple bottles, but a couple ain't enough. Bottoms up, throw your hands up. Tell security we bout to tear this club up. Bottoms up, pocket full of green. Girl, you know I love the way you shake it in the jeans. Bottoms up, throw your hands up. Bottoms up, bottoms up. Girl, know what it is, girl, we back up in.
Ladies and gentlemen, I really don't know where to begin other than three little words I've said since day one, since I started wrestling, and that's, I told you so. That might not be three words, excuse my math on that, but the point is still there. My entire career, I proved people wrong, and I did exactly what I said I was going to do for so long. At Ground Zero, I proved to everybody that I'm the best in the backyard. I proved to everyone that I am the best in HAW. I proved to Brother Cam that I'm better than he could ever even dream to be. And I proved that I am the rightful and deserving champion. Now, I know a couple of you can't accept that. There's always those people who just can't accept that I'm the best. There's always going to be those Jeffrey Winters haters. So, if I didn't prove myself last night at Ground Zero, tonight I'm gonna prove myself again. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, you heard correctly. I will be having my first ever title defense tonight. Now, I would come out here with my new rookie who will be here later tonight, but unfortunately, due to traveling issues, and you know, gas prices are going down, but some people just can't make it still. But that's not the point. But he can't make it right now. But don't worry, he'll be here later tonight to prove that greatness, even greatness, rubs off on people. This kid is going to show you something that you've never seen before. And that will be the main event tonight in... Anyway. Man, I'm forgetting to mention so many details. It's just, you know, I feel so good right now. You know, I proved everybody wrong, but I neglected to mention the fact that tonight the GM has granted me the power since, you know, I became champion, as long as I gave myself a championship title defense. If I defend my title, then I get to make the main event match for tonight. So I will be defending my title against Skelleniger. We're going to go one-on-one tonight, probably in a couple seconds. And match number 2, aka the main event of the evening, I will gladly present to you Marshall Mazzell, my protege, the second greatest in the business, the rising star, the newborn king. He will be facing a chump from ETW, Reptile. So, that being said, you got your matches today.
I'm not here to disrespect you in any type of way, I promise. I'm here for one reason only. GM for the night. I'm not scheduled for a match. Correct?
Indubitably.
And considering that I'm probably in your eyes, the worst wrestler in HAW.
Hey, I never said that. The worst wrestler is probably Eddie Jagger, you know. He's probably the worst wrestler on the roster. You might be a close second, but, I mean, you're not the worst.
Well, how about tonight? I proved it. I don't care what obstacle you put, handicap.
Obstacle, man. You should know me better than
Oh,
That's
yes.
how I won at ground zero.
It was totally fair.
Yes.
It was fair. It doesn't say in the history books how you won. But you know what the history books will say?
That I won. And I became HAW's first ever champion. And that's going to eat you inside years from now, isn't it?
Well,
That's going to eat you inside knowing that in your first match, you couldn't prove to be the best.
in my first match, I won. Sorry to tell you. In my first match, I won.
Okay.
First championship match.
I appreciate
could
that.
be
You're,
different.
you're not autocorrect, so please shut up and sit down. Stop. Because anybody can correct me. Anybody can sit out here and just, you know, add a little thing. They can add a little asterisk beside it and, you know, fix what I said incorrectly. But, you know, there's a couple people who can prove themselves. Marshall himself is going to prove himself tonight. I proved myself last night. So, I know a little certain someone who wants to prove himself against a 6-foot-tall turd who literally can't wrestle for shit. Eddie Jackson. So, you know, he can't be here tonight because, you know, unlike him, guys like us can actually show up to perform. But, you know, he's not here tonight, so you're going to face who you faced at ground zero. You have a match tonight against Bat Boy.
So, we got a match against Bat Boy. Marshall's got a match against Reptile.
And I got a match against Skelleniger.
So many good matches.
Exactly, man. They should even think about making me permanent GM.
Oh, they shouldn't they? Permanent
They really
GM.
should.
Right there. You know how you become a permanent GM? By having your career ended. I mean, look at greats. Look at him. You look at Hulk Hogan. He was the GM for how long?
You call him great? He's not even in my league.
According to the history books, he would be considered great. I don't agree.
Okay, then according to the history books, maybe Roman Reigns is great. Okay, we're advertising WWE a little too much. Let's stop that right now.
But wait.
I get what you're saying. You know,
wait.
Triple H ended his career, end of an era, became, you know, the authority. I got that. But the thing is, my career isn't ending anytime soon.
Wait 1 second. Thing. Oh yeah, ground zero's over. That means in the next month or so, there's another show.
Don't know exactly what it's called yet, but you're
you
right, Sherlock.
But the show, and you don't have a championship. So I definitely believe that I deserve at least a chance to get the championship. Just one chance. And I can promise you, I won't fail. One little mess up, screwed up, my entire life in a matter of
You're
seconds.
gonna fail like a hamster trying to escape a science lab by running. They're gonna catch you, you're gonna fail. But, you know, I'm not out here to argue with you tonight. You know, personally, you discussed to me like 100%, but, you know, I do understand what you're saying. You want a shot at the best competitor in the business.
Oh,
So,
definitely.
you know what, screw it. Let's make shit happen. The fans want to see it. We're getting into overdrive here. We're going into overtime. We're talking a little bit too much. So I'm going to speed things up, and I'm going to give you something. I'm going to give you a little present. At the next pay-per-view, you have a #1 contenders match against Trevor.
It looked good around the morning. Don't get used to it.
Oh, believe me, I won't get used to you booking this anytime soon.
Ladies and gentlemen, making his way to the ring, Skelleniger.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I am William. Be back soon, and wow, ladies and gentlemen, what a start to the first ever episode of HAW. We got our matches made for tonight, but I just received word that Jonas Blood versus Bat Boy is scheduled to happen tonight, except that due to technical difficulties, it will be in a separate video, but nonetheless, Jeffrey Winters and Skellaniger locking up here in this one-on-one championship match. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, the title is on the line tonight, and we've never seen what Skellaniger can do. He's a guy handpicked by Jeffrey Winters for an opponent, and knowing Jeffrey Winters, he probably picked an easy opponent, and that's exactly what I'm seeing here tonight. He literally manipulated the general manager, and he had the power tonight to make the main event, but all he had to do was get that title defense match in, but the GM didn't specify who against, so I mean, I have to give the guy credit. It was a smart move by Jeffrey Winters and an RKO, but Skellaniger wisely rolling out of the ring. He does have a bit of ring awareness on him at least, but Jeffrey Winters throwing the leg over the rope, and oh my god, did you just see that RKO? Ladies and gentlemen, that was perfection. He goes for the pin, but somehow Skellaniger just gets the shoulder up at the very last second. Well, no, never mind, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry. That was a 3 count. I apologize very much for that. That was a 3 count. Your winner and still champion, Jeffrey Winters. But, I mean, this kid is still fighting at least. He's arguing with Jeffrey Winters, and that's definitely frustrating him. And he tries to attack Winters again, but Winters just pushes him off. And he's still trying to go after Winters, but this is probably just annoying the champion at this point. He pushes Winters, but then Winters with an RKO again, ladies and gentlemen. The Wintar KO right there. That's Jeffrey's finisher. I don't see how this guy is still going at this point. Like, that's a devastating move, and he's probably delusional. This guy has to be whacked out of his mind to even think he has a chance at winning or even making a statement at this point. He's out here making a fool of himself trying to pick up Jeffrey. And now Jeffrey, he's got the legs wrapped around. He dedicated that move to Paige right there, as we've seen her do that in WWE. That was a nice PTO, I believe it's called. And now he's just laying on top of Skellaniger like it's nothing. He just pinned him. Like, I believe that's the second time a 3 count has been issued in this match. And now Skellaniger still attacking Winters. He refuses to give up here. This is really getting sad. He barely picks him up, just enough to throw him back into the ring. And another RKO by Jeffrey Winters. Winters, just stop, man. This is honestly a little much, but I mean, I can't blame Winters. I mean, this guy is pretty frustrating. But, I mean, the kid has heart. I do gotta give Skellaniger that. And Jeffrey Winters making Skellaniger think that he's won the title, thinking that he's won the match. And Skellaniger is probably so out of it, he probably believes him. And Jeffrey's grabbing the title, throwing it on the ground. Skellaniger looks confused as he falls face first into another Wintar KO on to the championship belt of Jeffrey Winters. Wow, ladies and gentlemen. This thing is over really quick. But now, on the bright side, ladies and gentlemen, we've got that tremendous main event to look forward to here in a few minutes. Winters. Well, ladies and gentlemen, here you see it. Here's the match card. Marshall Mazzell versus Reptile in a no disqualification match. This match was made a no DQ match between Jonas Blood and Jeffrey Winters, because Jonas Blood said that his rookie should be able to prove himself, and Jeffrey Winters believed so strongly in his rookie that he was willing to make this matchup a no disqualification
Ladies and
match.
gentlemen, now making his way to the ring, Reptile.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, here is his opponent for tonight. He is Reptile, the Green Goblin himself. Ladies and gentlemen, we've seen what this man can do. We got a little taste of what he could do at ground zero against Trevor. This man definitely wants to utilize his high-flying aspects of this match. But we've never seen what Marshall Mazzell can do. So this match is pretty much a toss-up.
Ladies and gentlemen, now making his way to the ring, Marshall Mazzell.
And here's his opponent, the man with the slight weight advantage over Reptile, Marshall Mazzell. Now, based off this guy's looks and based off who he's aligning himself with, I would say that he's not afraid to be ruthless. So I'm just gonna go out on a limb and say that he can bring out the ruthlessness here in this match. There's the bell and they lock up, collar and elbow tie up. And they're just struggling for that top position. Who's going to get in the first hit? And then Marshall pushes him off. Reptile with a strike back. Marshall with a strike back. Reptile back up to his feet. Another strike. They're just trading blows here, ladies and gentlemen. And now Reptile's got him in a front headlock. He's dancing around. He throws the arm over, grabs straight behind the knee, and follows that up with an amazing suplex by the green garb doing Reptile, going for that quick pin. And Marshall manages to get the shoulder up at one. And ladies and gentlemen, a clothesline by Reptile, taking Marshall Mazzell straight off of his feet. He's signaling for him to get up. Another clothesline by Reptile. Reptile definitely showing what he's got in the early going here. And he follows that up with a fireman's carry. He's got him on his shoulders. And he's gonna almost reverse F5 Marshall Mazzell, and Reptile taking a little time to show a piece of his mind, but watch it. Marshall Mazzell snaps and back, slams him straight down to the mat. God, ladies and gentlemen, did you see the head of Reptile snap back? Ladies and gentlemen, it looks like Marshall Mazzell is trying to pick up Reptile and just tosses him into the ropes. And what's he gonna do here? And oh my god, a Randy Orton style backbreaker, ladies and gentlemen. That was a devastating move by Marshall Mazzell. Marshall Mazzell definitely has a lot to prove tonight as he follows that up with a double twin leg drop straight to the chest of Reptile. And Marshall's slight weight advantage could come in handy right now, and he follows the twin leg drop up with a nice elbow straight to the heart of the green garb doing Reptile. Oh, and a kick to the midsection. He's hitting that kick to the midsection right there, focusing on that of Reptile. And now it looks like he could be setting up for a Walls of Jericho or a Boston Crab. And wait, no, he launches him dead into the corner. Reptile's head and chest and neck all straight went into the steel. Ladies and gentlemen, that was amazing. Tremendous ring awareness. Very creative move by Marshall Mazzell. That one definitely is going to be in the match highlights. Ladies and gentlemen, strikes by Marshall Mazzell. It almost looks like if he's enjoying what he's doing right now, but wait, Reptile pushed him into the corner. Reptile knees to the midsection of Marshall. Reptile with another knee, and he's setting up for something big, and oh, nobody home, straight to the metal once again for Reptile. And now it looks like Marshall Mazzell is going to take advantage of that little mishap from Reptile, and as he just sits there and chokes him in the corner. It looks like Marshall Mazzell could be enjoying this thing right now. This is sick. This man looks like he's enjoying inflicting pain on Reptile. He's dragging this thing out. He's making it slow and steady. He's just planning out what he could possibly do to hurt Reptile next. Reptile perched up on the top of his shoulders, and he follows that with a huge attitude adjustment to Reptile. Reptile could be out of this thing. Somebody needs to stop the damn match right now. And Marshall Mazzell just strikes, kicks, anything you could do to inflict pain on the green garb doing. And now it looks like he's got him. He's setting up for something big here. Wait, he's got, oh god, tombstone pile driver. Signature move from Marshall Mazzell as he goes for the cover. And oh, that was almost a 3 count, but Reptile just manages to use his momentum to get over and break that pin. And oh, a huge cross body by Reptile. That was amazing. That was another match highlight right there, and it looks like Reptile's trying to risk it all here. What's he gonna do? He's up at the top rope, and oh, it looks like he went for a whisper in the wind, but it didn't quite connect with Marshall Mazzell. I think Reptile could have just got the worst end of that. Ladies and gentlemen, I genuinely think that's it. I don't think Reptile is medically capable to continue. I mean, this guy he just got slammed straight down to the mat from a whisper in the wind. This guy's gotta be out. Man, look at him. He's not moving. Marshall Mazzell, what are you doing? This is the hardcore element. It's coming in. The no DQ match. Did you hear the clunk that just made as it hit Reptile's head? This is disgusting. Somebody, please, get somebody out here. Call a medic. And, oh, God, a huge shot to the gut with that baseball bat. And, oh, straight to the head. Oh, my God, ladies and gentlemen. I hope the backstage nurses and doctors have some Benadryl, some NyQuil, something to help Reptile out here, ladies and gentlemen. And, oh, an arm twist by Reptile out of nowhere, taking down Marshall Mazzell. Like, Reptile, he's got that unpredictable factor. He's got that arm twisted, kicks him into the chest, and, oh, sweet chin music. Sweet chin music by the unpredictable, high-flying green fighting machine Reptile. Ladies and gentlemen, this guy comes out of nowhere with these fantastic moves, and oh, God! Ladies and gentlemen, he calls that one the Niger in honor of his cousin, Skella Niger, and he's going for the pin. That was a signature move by Reptile. Reptile can't believe he just kicked out of that so easily. He jumps on top of Momo's bonsai drop and he's just hammering him strike after strike after strike. He's just throwing them punches left and right, ladies and gentlemen. I'm pretty sure he didn't even hit half of those, but damn, he did try to inflict some pain. And oh, a picture-perfect drop kick by Reptile, ladies and gentlemen. That was just beautiful. This is why we are called the best backyard wrestling on the internet, HAW. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe right now. Marshall Mazzell with that huge choke. And oh, he just hit a low blow to Reptile. And then he follows that up with that huge leg drop. This time, not twin-legged. And now he's just picking up the corpse of Reptile. He's got him in the ropes. And it looks like he's just going to grind his face into that rope. Man, you know that's going to cause some rope burn. And then just picking up the carcass. Once again, it looks like he's going to lift him up here, ladies and gentlemen. Probably a suplex. And oh, no, Reptile. No, oh, come on. That's it. Somebody needs to come out here in this, please. And, oh, God, speak of the devil, here comes Jonas Blood. Jonas Blood is coming out here, ladies and gentlemen. And, oh, just taking down Marshall Mazzell. Ladies and gentlemen, he's got him. A huge rock bottom by Jonas Blood. Oh, my God, ladies and gentlemen. It looks like he, oh, God, a huge knee to the chest. Ladies and gentlemen, action fast and furious here. So fast and furious that I can barely even call it. Knee to the gut by Jonas, and it looks like he's going to hit a huge power bomb straight on to Marshall Mazzell. And follows that up with a huge spear, definitely sending a message to Jeffrey Winters here tonight. He ducks the clothesline, and oh, trips Marshall Mazzell up over the rope, and now it looks like he's going to pick up the carcass of Marshall now. He could be setting up for something big here, ladies and gentlemen. What can happen? Anything can happen in HAW, the best backyard wrestling on the internet. Be sure to like us on Facebook at High Action Wrestling. And springboard, he just kicked him dead off the ring. Did you see the impact, ladies and gentlemen? That was phenomenal. And now, Jonas at ringside just jumps straight on the Marshall. Holy cow, ladies and gentlemen. Wait, here comes Reptile. Reptile, the only man, back up to his feet. It looks like Reptile's gonna take a page out of Jonas's book here. He's gonna go up to the ring apron. And now, ladies and gentlemen, oh wait, oh God, he just jumped. Oh my God! What the hell? That's that. Wait, that's Trevor. Ladies and gentlemen, that's Trevor. Holy shit! Strikes by Jonas Blood. Ladies and gentlemen, the footage just cut. All men were down besides Jonas, Blood, and Trevor, and just a phenomenal push by Trevor. Holy shit, what am I saying? This is the man that cost Jonas the victory at ground zero when he hits that huge Superman punch onto Jonas, now just picking him up in that fireman's carriage, just tossing him on the shoulders like a rag doll. And follows that up with a huge Samoan drop. Holy crap, Trevor's out here. Holy shit, what did we just see, ladies and gentlemen? Who is your winner? This is a no disqualification match, but this might end into no contest. What? Static again, Static again. He's got him in it. Both men locked in a Sister Abigail, and oh god, ladies and gentlemen, laying out everybody, laying waste to everybody in his path. He is the beast, Trevor. Ladies and gentlemen, what does this mean? A #1 contenders match at the next live show between Jonas and Trevor. Ladies and gentlemen, what's going to happen next week on HAW? Thank you for joining us. I'm William B. Back soon, signing off.